Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hytale. Last episode we kinda went exploring, entered this fiery hellhole in the hopes of finding the endgame ore, but we haven't been that lucky yet. So I would say we continue searching, maybe find some interesting new loot. Because it's also like it's been kind of a bummer because the loot in these um in the dungeons is kinda meh. It's cobalt, a lot of cobalt, and we have a shit ton of cobalt. Like we grinded so much of it in preparation to get here. Yeah, it's a big ass building that I seem to have missed. It was like a town. Well, it was a town, and that's a temple. It's built out of the same stone that we use at home. That's the altar. There it is, adamantite. Do we need a table? I guess we take a table. Health potions. This. Can I take those with me? I can. I don't need that. Lost Civilization banner. Okay, that's something where did we just one click this entire area? That's crazy. Okay, we found adamantite, which is a step ahead. But it's not thorium. We need thorium. Cobalt. You know what? Fuck it. We are taking cobalt. Who knows? Maybe I'm skipping out on it and we need it later. Since it is like a mid-game, end-game thingy, right? It is valuable somewhat still. Just because we have it already doesn't mean we won't use it anymore. Shouldn't it be? Okay, it's not the same building as the last one. No, there's a few more, but I want to see what's... wait, first off this one. I want to do all the stuff that's above land first. Thorium, 21, +9 projectile, +9 physical. Sure. And I'm taking that stuff with me as well. I'm not sure, the signatures are Q. We barely use the Q because we switched the weapons a lot, so... we weren't there. So... anything in here? Or is it just... Ow. That seems to have been random. So... this seems to be like a boss area. Wait. Also with the music and all. And all the fish. But this doesn't seem to have finished generating fully. Unless it's supposed to be like that. Ow. Okay, they still hurt like shit. But what am I supposed to find here? There has to be a reason for all of this. Unless the reason's on the opposite side. Like over here. What is this? I feel like we are going to fight a golem in here. Why am I on fire? The fuck? Ow. So is this a sewage system? These fucking thorn bushes. Look, is this just another piece of sewage? What is it? What is your purpose? What is it connected to? If it is connected to anything. Okay, this is kinda whack. I don't know, I expected, like, since those looked like fucking souls, right? They looked like they would be like, this would be like a big ass cellar with, the souls of the damned trapped inside. That's what it looked like, but it just wasn't. That leaves me wondering if there's like failure in generating this, if that's what happened, or if it's supposed to be like this with all the or if there's maybe more to this entire thing. It's a new one. Do we go back up? I would say so. So that was something. Like, I don't know. It feels weird, right? You have this huge temple in front, you have thorium inside the temple, you have this entire lost civilization. And really nothing much with it. One thing, actually, that whilst I'm actually reading Lost Civilization here, Game Theory made a video on Hytale. Not sure how long ago it was by now. I just remembered that I saw it. And they talked about a lot of how they of how they see the law, and their conclusion was something like that you have like the goddess Gaia, the one that you are bringing your memories to, and some super evil guy that is not very fond of Gaia based on, I'm not even sure what mythology it was, where they connected it with. But basically, the big-ass evil guy is making all of the civilizations fail, and turning all of the warriors of Gaia into the now undead or berserkers as well. And that's who we are fighting, basically, since they all are wearing like armor and are armed with more than basic weaponry. You know, it's not just a simple farmer that turns zombie. Especially over here, where you have like piccaninniers and lancers and giants even. So I found that theory very interesting. I hope we are getting more lore in the future. I mean, they kinda, I think if I remember correctly, they did hint at how they want to continue. So maybe we will get more, because like apparently there was lore in the version that they had with Riot, but you know, since they kinda, that gives you charcoal. Oh. Burning wheat gives you charcoal. It takes so much with it. Whoa. Wait, we were in this. No, we were not. It's built. It's closed up. Where was I? Like, they had this entire theory about how they would interpret all the things in this game. And one thing I would actually enjoy, since, you know, we are the new generation, we are the ones that are supposed to help Gaia most likely, and are also threatened to turn into the evil, because like that's what happened to all our predecessors. If we could turn, if game theory is in fact true with their theory, which who knows if they are, only the creators of the game know. If we could turn them back, if there was like, okay, you now have like assembled all of the memories, just, ooh, that's a very nice idea for Windows. That you can like turn back the good guys into being good guys, into being like, I don't know, either like turn them alive again. Wait, were we here even? Oh yeah, we were, but I wasn't in that tower. How do I get the tower? Oh, it's not a tower, it's the gatehouse. And that you can just like revive them, maybe? With like arcane magic, or like, okay, you can, like, quote-unquote complete the game by sacrificing yourself for them or some shit. If that's like the whole plot of the game, that would be cool. Like, you build up all the stuff, you help with memories. That's a new one. Look, like this is also like you have a marketplace here, which looks gorgeous, with a statue of Gaia that was beheaded. Please tell me I can yoink that. Please, 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 I want it. Yes! Ruined statue. Like, if at one point I have a server where I play creative, you can make so much storytelling. What's your hitbox? You can have so much storytelling by all of these things. Like, this is a school or something, or like maybe even. But this is a castle, right? It's like a small castle. So this must have been like the war room, and that's why there's a huge ass map or whatever it is over there. Oh no, you don't want to hurt the doggo. I do hope that we can have a pet soon. Maybe even those. They are somewhat cute for some reason. Is there a chest? This seems like a prime spot for loot. There is more to this building. Sure. We are basically upgrading right now to thorium. Doesn't really help us with getting thorium, but at least it saves us some. Also, we should eat. The funny thing is, like, we are eating skewer, which is like early game food. But hey, look, there's the wall. There's like this is the. This is not a. This is like the. How do you call it in English? It's like the main tower, I guess. Main tower with banquet hall and stuff. Then you have like a corner tower over there. Over there's one as well. And then you have this shallow wall where you cannot. Good setting. Yeah, I guess this like kind of belonged to each other or something. Or maybe that was just an outpost that generated new. Look, here's another like main square, I guess, of the town. Another statue that needs to be taken with. Yoink. Can you only hold like one? Can. You are cool. Also, how are these burning? Like this, does this mean this happened recently? That someone had still been tending the fires a few days ago? Because if that's what that means, that would be scary as shit. I'm taking it because mine is damaged. But yeah, I would say that's it for today's episode. If you liked it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, turn in for the next video. Until then, bye bye!